In the last episode, Paige Van Zant became our new champion. AEW is at the top of the card. However, they are also losing more matches at pay-per-view. Will Team AEW be able to take that title in this episode?
God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Give Me a Oh Yeah podcast.
Hey, you say bad things about the podcast, we send in Darby Allen. Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Give Me a Oh Yeah Wrestling podcast. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week. Hope your mind is in a positive place. And in today's episode, we have lots to get on with. I have booked a card. I do my, this is my Tony Khan notepad, right? Yeah, good matches. No stories, good matches. Whoa! Shots fired at AEW right there at the start of the episode. Let's carry on. I love AEW. I love AEW. You can come and join me on a Wednesday and come and see how much I love AEW. Let's go. We are moving on into this next week's episode. There is so much here, man. There is so much. I don't think I've ever had such a stacked card. There's like 20 matches, a couple of people to get, so it's going to be a fun one. Let's get into some comments. I Am Enough says, it might not be tiffy time for the Women's Championship, but a storm is finally coming. I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying. Hurricane Helms joining our... No. Molly Holly, right? No. Lance. Made me laugh. Thanks so much for your comment, brother. Thank you. How do you set it, SSG Cooper? Thanks for your support, man. How do you set it as a women's only GM mode? And how do you add creator wrestlers if that's possible? It's absolutely possible. It's been done here. Obviously, now that the DLC has been put in, I've got a couple of men on the roster. I am going to try and write to 2K and see if I can find out a way that we can fix that. Unless someone else knows, do drop it in the comments. This is the last video I'm pre-filming as well, for those of you carrying on with the season. How do you set it as a women-only GM mode? You do a custom roster, a custom draft, I think it's called, when you're setting up your GM mode. And basically, you make all the women active and all the men... non-active, disactivated them men. Words fail me. There's a setting. It's quite easy. I do kind of half go through it in that first episode, so just watch that little chunk of like 10 seconds where I flick through it, and you can sort of see it. In terms of doing the creator wrestlers, again, once you download creator wrestlers, they can become active or inactive or local talent, and so you can do it like that. Or legends, I think, as well. So you can absolutely do it like that if you want to do it. Let me tell you, downloading 100 custom wrestlers is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You'll get sore fingers. So I advise just breaking it up. Set yourself a goal. Set yourself like 10 a day or something like that, and it becomes less of a chore. It took us a long time to set this episode up. That's it for the comments. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate all the support. Do us a solid and leave us a like. And let's see what happens. Right, told Julia she'd partner with Tiffany Stratton in a tag match within the next 3 weeks. Right, we can absolutely do that. I don't know if that's going to be the tag feud, but why not? She wants it. Let's make it happen. Julia. Where are you, Julia? Where are you? There you are. 41 stamina. That's okay. Tiffany Stratton's got loads of stamina. And you are going to go up against our tag champs. Or do we get the new tag team involved? Do we get the new tag team involved? Maybe we get the new tag team involved because Hikaru Shida's got a lot of stamina. Let's see how these do as a team. So Hikaru Shida is going to go into our tag division. I believe we want to see how she works. And maybe this is going to be a feud to go against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, who currently have the champions. Isla Dawn and Hikaru Shida are currently feuding as well, so that's kind of cool. And let's see who she can get to team up with her. Who would Hikaru Shida choose from this roster? It's got to be a mentor, right? It's got to be a trainer. It's Emi Sakura. And I've been thinking about a name, because that's what I did, and I love all your names. Do rate in the comments down below, because this could all change. But I'm feeling like... I mean, Orient Express has already been done and all that sort of stuff. Right, what about Killer Kendo? Like Killer Queen and then Killer Kendo? Or what about Bohemian Kendo? That's even better. Mama just hit a man. Let's go. There we go. That is our first match on the card. Why not? We will need to change Hikaru Shida or something around later on, but we'll figure that out. Let's see if we can get a run-in. I think a run-in will stop us from getting an interference on this. And let's see who we've got in here. So we've got Tiffany Stratton in here. We could certainly do a run-in on her. Maki Ito is kind of who I'm thinking of going against Tiffany Stratton at the minute. Tiffany coming off that win against Julia Hart. So let's book that, shall we? Don't forget as well, we've got this card which is on the shake-up. So we get triple threat matches, cost superstars less stamina in this episode, and we are absolutely going to abuse that. Let's get another match set up. So we'll go with a triple threat, and let's get something going that we just want to build up quickly so we can be done with it. Should we just do Mercedes and Monet, or Alba Fire and Willow maybe? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's get Alba Fire and Willow. They've both got great stamina. And let's throw someone else in there. And Katana Chance, I don't really have anything for her right now. So I feel like she's going to be the person to sort of throw in them three ways. So there we go. It all makes sense. It's WWE versus AEW. That is WWE versus AEW. Good. That is our stipulation for this season. Guys, for those of you that are new here, we are doing all AEW versus WWE. And speaking of AEW versus WWE, one of our top stars is Julia Hart, and Julia Hart is going to call out someone. Who is she going to call out? She may not be available right now, but let's get a calling out Bianca Belair. Let's see if we can get that feud going. Bianca Belair and Maki Ito feuding, I believe, in the last episode. And this one going on to the second member of half of the Spooky Kabuki. Let's go. Love it. Wendy Chu and Mercedes certainly needs to continue. Mercedes and Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville has no stamina. That's the issue. No stamina. So let's do a call out. And let's do Mercedes calling out Sonya. See if we can let Sonya's... I mean, that might just do it, though, is the problem. We don't really want to do that, do we? Let's have a look what other feuds I've got that I need to build. Jade Cargill's not doing anything anymore, and neither is Billy Starks. Now, we don't have any giants or cruiserweights to fight on the card, really. I'd kind of like to do Mercedes and Jade, but because we've got the Sonya and Mercedes going on right now, we can't do that right now. So I thought maybe we can go and have a look and see what we can get on the talent scout search. And again, I'm going to go with that tactic of going for the $5,000, I think, and just seeing what we get, because this seems to be where a lot of the superstars are at the minute that we've not been used. So maybe 10 grand, because we need WWE. Let's do a 10k and see what we get first of all. Here we go. Heidi's there. Charlie effing Morgan's there. Let's go. Chelsea Green's there. Mate, now I'm just finding Heidi all the time. That's just winding me up, isn't it? You know what'll happen? You know I'm ready. Whatever gimmick I put in the next season, it'll include Heidi Howitz there, just because I know how to find now. Right, Chelsea Green is there. There's a giant in Bull Nakano. But she's not modern, man. Let's do another search. Let's see what we get. This is another 10,000. Jamie freaking Hater. Jamie Hater. She's a fighter, though. Martina could be used. She's in AEW. Ring of Honor, of course. Oh, Yuka Sakazaki, who's a cruiserweight already, part of AEW's roster. Sweet. Yeah, that's an easy one, right? And then let's do a search here. Let's just see what we can get here. And, Queen Bee. Remember when she was our tag champ? She's great. Oh, Danny Luna, Debbie Keitel, right there. Nice. Yuka Sakazaki. Yeah, that just makes sense, doesn't it? Let's sign you for as long as we can. 164. Costing a lot, man. Costing a lot. But that's okay. Sign in talent. We've got a feud for Jade Cargill. That was easier than I thought. Nice. Cool. So now we need a feud, a WWE giant, which is like right there, but not modern WWE. Do I have any power cards for more searches? No, I don't. Okay. Well, we're not going to get it in this episode anyway, so let's do some more specific searches in the next one. But let's get that match out there, shall we? Let's get in... Where is she? I feel like this is probably going to be... How's the popularity? That's probably going to be better than that. No, that's actually really good. And it costs less stamina as well, so maybe we can put a gimmick on that. Let's get in Jade Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki. Let's go. Yeah, do we want Jade to turn heel? Is that what we want? Do we want Yuka Sakazaki to turn heel? Well, maybe we could get rid of the match. Maybe we could do a role change and have... I still want to do them too. So it makes sense for me to turn Yuka into a heel right now, I'm feeling. What do you think? Role change Yuka Sakazaki. And... yeah, cool. Cool, let's put that. And then let's have a call out from Jade Cargill so she can build up a little bit of stamina for next week. We do not want Jade Cargill getting hurt. And she's going to call out Yuka Sakazaki. Nice, that worked. And now we've also got... who else have we got? We've got Bianca Belair. There's so much going on, guys. Sorry. Cool, so we just need some more matches. So who's got stamina that's already in feuds, basically? That's basically all my new feuds starting, apart from the tag team feud. But we've started with Emi Sakura and Hikaru Shida. So let's see if that builds up. Let's have a look. Emi Sakura and Indy Hartwell, we can't do that. Mercedes and Wendy Chu, we could definitely do that. They've got loads of stamina. That just screams, let's get it on the card. And let's have a look. I think Mercedes and Sonya Deville in the main event. Dangerous. Have I got a card to make sure she don't get hurt? If she did get hurt, could I fix her in the space we need to? Yeah, sure. Hikaru Shida, she's got loads of stamina. I feel like we're going to be using her a lot in this episode. She's got a feud with Isla Dawn, and we are also going to build her into a tag team. So let's go with that. Cactus Jack, we don't need just yet. Get scored there. We're going to put that on Julia Hart. We're pushing Julia Hart to the moon. There we go, level 23. Can't wait to get her level 25. We might keep her again because I do love Julia Hart. She's fun. She's fun. I don't know what the gimmick is for next season yet. I'll have a think about it when I'm away. Okay, so Trips wanted a Falls Count Anywhere match. So this match can be a Falls Count Anywhere. Yeah, perfect. This match has loads of stamina in it, but we don't really need anything in it. We'll give it tables just to improve it a little bit. Is that going to be our main event? Yeah, I feel like it should be with the 3-star, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, cool. Let's go. That is our show. It's easy, this game. We're making her happy. Anyone else need out? Emi Sakura wants a shot at the title. We're doing that this week. Okay. And these contracts run out very soon. Let me just check the searches that we did. Just check there's no one else we urgently need. There's potentially... no, there's no one else we urgently need. Mate, now I know that these are all here. Like, this is great for future seasons. It really is. Cool, let's go. Falls Count Anywhere, main event opener. Yeah, that's cool. Let's try this. Let's see how it goes. 33,000 it's costing us. If you are enjoying the season, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you've enjoyed this toxic feud between AEW and WWE. I feel it's been fun. It's been fun so far anyway. Willow going up against Katana, Chance, and Isla Dawn. Let's go. It's a fatal 3-way. We should have used another one. We should have used it in that main event as well, actually. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's Katana, Chance getting the win. The master of the 3-way. It's a 3-star. We do not get the build between Isla Dawn and Willow. That is disappointing. Very disappointing. That's going to be a lot of call-outs, I feel. Julia Hart and Bianca Belair have a rivalry. Bianca Belair not available for 2 weeks, but she's still in a rivalry. Julia, Tiffany Stratton, Hikaru, and Emi Sakura. The Bohemian. Kendo say they don't get a win. They don't get a win. And, Ito and Stratton have a rivalry. I was upset then. I was like, we've got a rivalry that I didn't necessarily want to continue because they're all doing something, but that's fine. Yuka Sakazaki, she's come into the brown. She goes, hello, everyone. I'm here to have a good time. And everyone just goes, boo, boo, get out of your genie in a bottle gimmick, get out, boo, boo. No, we want rough women here. Speaking of rough women, Wendy Chu coming out, looking and putting Mercedes to sleep. We know she's vicious, but not as vicious as Mercedes Martinez. In a 2-star match, a rivalry grows. Jade Cargill with a call out there on Yuka Sakazaki. It is building good because we kind of want that to pay off. If I feel like we are going to do Mercedes and Jade Cargill, do let me know if you want to see that feud down below. I will see it before the next episode. Mercedes Moné and Sonya Deville win a good match. The rivalry has built great, and no one was hurt, so we can rest up. That is good. Great. Let's carry on and skip through all these, shall we? They've got Nyla Rose. They've only got Nyla bloody Rose, haven't they? There we go. A 3-star match. SmackDown beat us again, and Raw beat us again. Great. Seems to be a common theme these days. Oh, wow. Deonna Purrazzo and Chris Statlander as champions. Let's go. I feel like SmackDown's roster's like a bit lacking. How have they got an opener there and a main event there, which is the same match? Hey? That doesn't seem fair, right? But while the game's done it, let's have a look at okay. How is that 3-star and that's 3.5-star when they're the exact same star ratings? Are they not? What am I missing? 4. Oh right, okay, that performance was slightly worse. Performance must be like RNG, random number generator. Tiffany and Julia work really well as a tag team. Nothing about the Bohemian Kendo. 24,000 fans for us, 36,000 for Raw, 17,000 for SmackDown. I know a guy immediately gained 10 talent scout points. That's handy. We might be using that in this episode, in this week. Actually, we need to find someone for Billy Starts to face, and we will find them. My time with NXT 2.0 comes to an end this week. Do we use a card on her? Or on Wendy Chu? I feel like she's probably more expensive. Let's use Hikaru Shida. 63. I can actually read multiple. Oh no, she wasn't. Let's talk figures. Let's extend it to the end of the season for 144k. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of. We're just about to do a lot of searching. Let's just say we're happy to meet the price right now. See if we get a card. We have a DLC next week. I told you Tiffy and I really hit it off as a tag to that. Did I put the false count anywhere match in? I can't remember. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag match. Did you hear the crowd last week? We got our first tag team win. I knew Tiffany and I would kill it. You just keep putting us in tag matches and we'll keep delivering ratings. I have to say, you really look out for your talent here in NXT 2.0. Look, Mercedes Moné has been giving me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster? Sure, not a problem. Glad to hear it. Got to snap out of this spiral. You are on a downward spiral. Emi Sakura, we did promise her a shot at the tag team, at the titles this week, so we need to get that involved. So here we go. Let's book our main event, shall we? It's going to be Paige Van Sant and Julia, both very hurt. Not good. Let's make it a triple threat, and let's put in Emi Sakura. Right, so that should cost less stamina in terms of the match. And you wanted a title match? Let's go. See if the title ends up on Emi Sakura. That'll absolutely ruin our tag team, by the way, but whatever. And speaking of our tag team, let's see if we can get that going. Let's have Isla Dawn and Alba Fire call out Emi Sakura and Hikaru Shida, just in case she wins the title, so we can absolutely mess things up, okay? Who is Emi Sakura feuding with? Isla Dawn. No, yeah. Who is Emi Sakura feuding with? It is Indy Hartwell. Do we want to put her in the match? No, I think we're fine. We'll just do the triple threat so we cost them less stamina, I guess is the way to go. They are hurting, though. They are hurting. Let's see what other matches we want to have on this card. We've got a 4-star feud ready to go. Oh, we want to do some searches, don't we? So we're looking for a face WWE giant. Can I get brands on here? Face giant. Okay, so that's 3. That's 5. Let's just search, see what we get. Cool. No talent in there. Cool. Let's not go to Immortals, because that's just going to be people that we're not going to use, because we're using current roster only. Shanique. Okay, no good. Let's have a look and see if we can use the I Know a Guy, 10 scouting points, so we can try and roll the dice again. Face. Giant. How many have I got? 11. Okay, so that was in that one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So now we'll try the Renowned Stars. Let's see if we can get anyone in Renowned Stars. A face giant. Let's go. Tamina and Raquel. Okay, cool, perfect. So this is, again, like, I'd probably go for Raquel in this situation because she's got better stamina. She's slightly cheaper. However, we are going for Tamina. The reason for that is thanks to you in chat, I am Nose. I think he keeps changing his name, actually. We know that Tamina never lost a match in the first season, so it's time for her to come in and prove that she is the dominant person on the brand. Perfect. We are going to get that match in. It's going to be Billy Starks going up against Where is she? Tamina. And we can absolutely put this in again as a triple threat to save the stamina, because there's no reason why not to. Let's have a look who's got some good stamina, who's already in a feud. It's, here we go. This is perfect. Oh, is that even better? Yes, that's even better. Put in Yuka Sakazaki there. Another cruiserweight there to help team up against Tamina, see if we can give her first loss. However, we are going to have the interference from Jade Cargill, which will cost her less stamina. And going up against Yuka Sakazaki. Nice. Cool. It's almost like it was meant to be. Tiffany Stratton and Maki Ito, we certainly need to continue building that up. Hikaru Shida and Isla Dawn. We can't do that because they're doing the call out here. But while Emi Sakura may be in the main event, there's no reason why Hikaru Shida can't call out Isla Dawn and say, look, I've had enough of you. Mate, there is so much going on. Are you keeping up? Are you keeping up? Because I'm struggling. Bianca Belair and Julia Hart. Julia Hart's still hurt. I feel like this is a feud that's not going to build up to the pay-per-view. So let's have Get Schooled, and let's use that this week. Get Schooled. Health Spar, excuse me, on Julia Hart so she's ready to go when Bianca comes in. That seems sensible. Okay. Cool. Let's have a look at the mid-card. Sorry, we do jump about a place a lot, but, you know, it's tough. Right, so Willow... Alba Fire and Willow, we need to build as well. We need to build that off camera because we've got the tag team feud to think about as well. Cool. This is all looking good. I'm happy so far. Emi Sakura and Indy Hartwell, Maki Ito and Tiffany Stratton. That definitely needs to be on the card. Maki Ito running in on Tiffany Stratton in the last tag match. And now it's time to see if she can defeat her here. That's cool. Let's put that as the opener right there. Yeah, let's put that as an opener and let's make it an Iron Woman match. Book your least popular available star for a match this week. Who's our least popular available star? It's Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu versus Mercedes. Yeah, of course we can. Sure, why not? Let's make it a triple threat, shall we? And let's give it a big stipulation. Let's get someone else in there. Are we putting in Katana? Do we want Indy Hartwell in there? Emi's feud with Emi Sakura. Yeah, let's get him in there. I mean, I don't want these people to be off TV too long, is part of the other thing as well. So let's get her in there so that she can carry on that feud. Or do we do something with the main event? Do we do a run in there? Actually, that makes more sense for Indy, doesn't it? So let's put in Katana, who we're not kind of using with anything right now. Mate, this is all working nicely, man. This is all working really nicely. Let's get Emi Sakura in there with an interference by Indy Hartwell onto Emi. Why did they come up? Oh, did I press the wrong button? Cool. Let's get Indy Hartwell going to cost Emi Sakura her title opportunity. She won't be happy about this. But we will, because that's all looking good. Let's hope our champion don't get hurt as well. That's if she stays our champion. There we go. Iron Woman match there, because we can do something nice at the start. That should be a decent-ish match, but they've not got the greatest popularity. Maki and Tiffany have great popularity. Very impressed with that. Let's just have a quick look at our roster, actually, in terms of popularity. Mercedes is smashing it. We need to make sure that Mercedes stays up there. Maki Ito smashing it as well as Emi Sakura. Bianca Belair, even though she's not here, still popular. And then the lower end of our card. But this is all good. We are building to the future. That is what is happening right now. And I'm here for it. Let's go. Yeah, I think that's all good. We can definitely look at building up some of these logistics this week. We have enough logistics to upgrade any of these that we want to upgrade. So we will absolutely look at doing that. Maybe it's fan gain, because I feel like we are still behind the other, as in terms of fan gain, quite a lot. So 28,000 £28,000, excuse me. I've noticed how much I say in these videos as well. Do you know why that is? Because I'm thinking a lot. I'm speaking about thinking. Let's think about this match. It's Tiffany Stratton versus Maki Ito. I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to slow down, everyone. Tiffany Stratton versus Maki Ito. It's a 3.5-star Iron Woman match. Great. Perfect. The rivalry builds. And a rivalry is formed there for the tag division. Perfect. Billy starts Tamina and Yuka Sakazaki. We want an upgrade for the rivalry between Yuka and Jade. And we also want Tamina and Billy Stark to start a rivalry. That's the aim here. Tamina gets the win. Still not lost a match. It's a disappointing match, but nothing happens. Gutted. Hikaru Shida And Isla Dawn there. Let's go. Wendy Chu, Mercedes, and Katana Chance. I didn't even notice if that built up a feud. Mercedes getting the win there in a 2.5-star match. Wow. Willow versus... Man, that Willow PNG is just all over the place. I don't know why. Anyway, Willow and the tiny girl that is Alba Fire, the rivalry grows. That's perfect. That's perfect. We might even pay that off before the pay-per-view. Paige Van Sant, Julia, and Emi Sakura in the main event. Let's just hope no one gets injured. That's the main thing here. Julia! Julia is champion again. Whoa, Paige Van Sant is injured. 2 weeks. Okay. 3.5-star match, though. At least Emi will be happy that she's had a match. Oh, former champion hurt. Alert. Let's go. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Sorry. Whoa, thinking too much about the fact that I've got a champion that's hurt. No good whatsoever. Sandman's doing a great job on their brand. Opener there was better. That mid-card really let us down. Maybe we should have put a stipulation on that. Maybe the Iron Woman could have been on there. That would have took that down ever so slightly, but there we go. Match specialties 2. Yeah, it's just not good. We don't get a bonus for the rivalry, actually. Like, we don't get a bonus for run-ins. I've never noticed that before. Good to know. I'll forget about it, but good to know. Yeah, we kind of evened out with Raw there, didn't we? Their card's not looking as good as it once was. SmackDown is all solid cards. 25,000 extra fans right there. A total profit loss of 165,000. 25,000 versus 26,000 versus 34. SmackDown pulling away again. Contract negotiation 2. Great. 4 weeks onto the contract. Really nice to have. Is that because we booked all these popular available star? Yes, I think we did, didn't we? It was Wendy Chu, I believe. And our fans, Ted DiBiase was still ahead of him, but Teddy Long is pulling well away. 2 weeks until Fastlane. I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I've got a boss that keeps the word. I wasn't able to set the gold either way. Just wanted to let you know. I appreciate that you even gave me the opportunity at all. Feels like I'm on a roll this season at NXT 2.0. That's good. I'm really excited for the upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Mercedes, we can't wait for you to put on a great show for the crowd. Mercedes wanting to pay off at that pay-per-view, and she certainly will. A TLC bonus is there. Let's see. Book 10 shows with interference for a health card. That's really cool. Book 3 casket matches. That could even happen. It would be cool to go through that. But there's so many moving parts, everyone. Oh, wow. Mercedes' popularity has gone right down. Is that because she wasn't on TV last week? Man, that's harsh. That's really harsh. Let's make sure she's out there today, at least. Cutting a promo. No, let's do a charity, actually. She's good enough for that. She's good enough to pay for. Cool. Tiffany Stratton here. Cool. Yuka Sakazaki. Paige Van Sant. Billy Stark. And... okay, looking at where we are going. Julia and Paige Van Sant. We definitely need to pay off that at the pay-per-view. So... we need it to grow. So let's do a call-out. That's all we can do. Julia calling out Paige Van Sant there. Let's see if we can grow the feud that way. Julia Hart and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair returning in the opening match. Sick of the disrespect from Julia Hart. Ready to cause her some pain. Probably not going to be the opening match, though, because I've got loads of good matches. Probably going to be 3-way as well. But let's get what feuds we really want to build up on this show. Do we have a tag match this week? Have the tag match this week. I feel like it's been a while. Get all of them out there. Yeah, cool. Put the title on the line. Let's see if we can get the feud going for that. Sweet, let's go. As the Bohemian Kendo ends up trying to take the titles this time. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. I'm like, Bohemian Kendo! And then I'm like, is it any good? Is it any good? Where's Jade? Oh, there she is. 52 going up against Yuka Sakazaki. Well, we need to get it in there for sure. I feel like we're going to have a fatal 4-way here. We're going to have to try and get... well, Billy Starks and Jay Cargill had the feud before, so let's have them go in it with Tamina. Yeah, that all makes sense. That could be a tag feud as well, actually. Hey, maybe if I don't get out of this, that might end up being a cool tag feud we can do. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in a second. Because we've got so much going on. Why is Katana Chance so popular? All of a sudden, all we've been doing is she hasn't got a rival. We've just been throwing her in the most random three-way matches we can. But they love her. They love her out there. Let's have a... We need a TLC match. So I feel like Mercedes and Wendy Chu, who are putting on decent matches each week, actually. Well, okay matches. TLC will certainly help them out. I mean, that's probably the main event there. Yeah, lots of building going on in this one. And do we want Mackie and Tiffany Stratton to continue? Yes, we do. We also need Indy Hartwell and that to continue as well. Do we put someone in a three-way for this one? Yes, we do. And let's put in... Oh, I wonder who. Let's put in Katana Chance, sure. There we go. Julia Hart, Bianca Belair, and Katana Chance. Main event, TLC. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. Well, I hope you're happy. Let me know in the comments down below if you are happy, if you're having a good time. Show cost 48k. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. NXT 2.0, let's go. Emi Sakura, Hikaru Shida, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire. Let's see if the tag titles stay on Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. And no, they do not. That's right. The Bohemian Kendo proving that they can put on a barn burner. 3-star match, the rivalry grows. We didn't get a good tag team between Hikaru Shida and Emi Sakura, but it is there. Mercedes Moné with an excellent promo, fantastic. Jade Cargill, Yuka Sakazaki, Billy Starks, and Tamina all going at it right now. Billy Starks getting the win there. The rivalry between Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki grows, but we still get nothing between Tamina and Billy Starks. Julia calls out Paige Van Sant, but it doesn't build up the feud. Gutted. Julia Hart, Bianca Belair, and Katana Chance all in a three-way. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to make a note. It was 88 stamina for Bianca there. Let's see how much that triple threat thing is helping us. It was a normal match. So 3 stars. The rivalry grows. Great. Nice mid-card match. Okay, promo there. And Mercedes and Wendy Chu in a TLC match. Are we gonna have a 4-star feud for the pay-per-view? 3.5-star match, and it's not built up. Okay, cool. Okay, we've still got time. Let's simulate this show and simulate SmackDown. And then see where we go from here. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax on Team SmackDown. Oh, they're smashing it, man. They're smashing this every single week. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I need to start hitting SmackDown more. I really do. 35,000. 34,000 and SmackDown with 31,000. Nice. Okay, well we had more, but I don't know why. Gets good XP immediately. Vita Random Superstar. Nice. The XP is obviously going to go on Julia Hart. We are looking at pushing her up to level 25 on the roster, and let's see what happens. Bad timing. Length of contract has been reduced by a week. I'm clearly the best superstar at NXT 2.0, and I imagine the crowd might be getting bored of seeing me win so easily every week. I need a bigger test. I want to go up against both Willow Nightingale and Shida this week. We can't do it. I don't mean a tag match. We can do it. We can do it if we wanted to have it as a Fatal 4-Way. No, you know what? I'm going to say no because there's just too much going on, man. What? Why would you deny the millions of my fans a chance to see me achieve even greater glory? I thought I had your respect. Maybe I was wrong. The crowd has been really getting behind me lately. It's time we took advantage of that. You should give me the main event in the upcoming show. I deserve top billing. It's pretty obvious that the viewers want to see me in the biggest matches. Mickey's going to put me in the main event. Guess what? We'll put both of you in the next main event match. Let's go. Julia and Julia. The battle of the Julias. Hey, you spell your name with a G, I spell it with a J. Let's go. Let's go. And show that your least popular available giant is in a match this week. That's fine. Probably it's Julia Hart and Julia a main event match last week. So let's get it going, eh? Let's get it going. Julia Hart and Bianca Belair, both in the main event. 88. So from that last match, because it was a 3-way, she lost 2 stamina, which is nothing. Which is great. Let's have this as a triple threat. Let's go. And let's go with Julia. There's one issue here, and that's that the feud between Julia and Paige Van Sant is going to continue. Because we can't build it up. We can't do the interference because she's injured. Oh no, she's not injured. Where is she? Oh, she is injured. She's just not on the list. Let's just see if she is injured. I'm sure she is injured. Yeah, she is. Yeah, 1 more week. If we'd use the card or something. Okay, so we got the tag title. We've got the title on the line there. Julia Hart, Bianca Belair, or Julia. The battle of the Julias. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Cool. Down with that. Down with that. Indy Hartwell and Emi Sakura. We definitely need to build that up. Emi Sakura is hurt though. Is hurt. Let's see what we got to make her feel a little bit better. Get scored. Let's use that on. Where is she, Julia? Let's go. I just want to get her to level. Mate, it takes a lot to get them right up to level 25. Like, we use that card, we normally get at least a level on it. We was already halfway up the top, but it still didn't boost it. Naturally, it is very difficult to get that, I think. At least popular available Giant, it was Giant, wasn't it? Trips wanted. Yeah. So I assume it's Tamina. I am going to assume it's Tamina. Yes, it is Tamina. So Tamina and Billy Starks once again. Trying to get that feud started. And let's make it a 3-way, sure. Let's give it... Who wants to be in it? Do we put Mercedes in it? Do we put Sonya Deville in it? Sonya Deville's so low down on the card. Let's get Sonya Deville in it. She's only got 54 stamina. Let's get Mercedes in it. Let's give it something. Let's give it tables, sure. Not the best, but we can do something with that. The feud won't happen between them, Mercedes and anyone, because she is currently in a feud. Cool. Opening match, Emi Sakura needs to be helped a little bit, so let's get a Health Spa card. Let's use that on Emi Sakura right now, so that we can... That's what I do. I go there, and then I press on that. Emi Sakura, let's build up your stamina a little bit. Was it Emi Sakura that was urgent on? I don't know. We've got loads of money though, so let's buy the next health spa. I know we still need to buy logistics. I am appreciative of that. Is this show going to be out special? No, we'll save it. We'll save it. I'll probably forget to use it, you know what I'm like. Makito and Tiffany Stratton. Do I want that to continue onto the pay-per-view? I feel like I'm surprised we haven't got more matches going, I'll be honest with you. Call out. Indy Hartwell needs to call out Emi Sakura. Let's see if we can get that to 4 stars. Wendy Chu and Mercedes, I mean, that should be going. I'm surprised that, like, Willow and Alba Fighter, that's ready to rock at the pay-per-view. Yeah, okay. Hikaru Shida and Isla Dawn. Yeah. Could get that on the card. Yeah, sure, let's do that, actually. Let's give him a submission match. And Isla Dawn's good at submission matches as well, so that gives it an extra bonus. See if we can get that to level 4. And then we can have the 2 tag teams have 2 separate matches. No, because Alba's fighting someone else, but that's fine. Okay, loads going on. But we want Willow and Alba Fire to end so we can do stuff with Willow in the next episode. Yes, that makes sense to me. Jade Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki we also want to end. Let's have a look at a Fatal 4-Way and let's see what other feuds. Jade Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki. Let's see if that match can pay off, as well as... Do we want Tiffany Stratton and Maki Ito? Maybe. I also need Wendy Chu and Mercedes. So I feel like we'll put them in there. Wendy Chu and Mercedes going in there. Fatal 4-Way. Cool. And let's have a look. Let's have we can keep this going into the next show, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that. Can't do any call out there. So I guess we just need to have some sort of charity promo. Do we get in maybe Willow out there? Is Willow good to get out there? No, she's got an awful skill. Alba Fire's a little bit hurt. Makito, there you go. Get yourself out there and cut a charity promo for me, please. And let's have a look. Who wants to build? I need Sonya Deville to say how she's going to beat Mercedes at the pay-per-view. That's what she's going to say. No, Mercedes is in a match right here. Is this all good? I feel this is good. I'm surprised. Maybe I have missed it, but I think we have done all WWE versus AEW superstars so far. Very proud of myself for that, if you don't mind me saying. Do we want the crew, or do we want the bonus fans? I feel like we want the bonus fans. Last time we was really struggling for money, but this time it feels like it's been more about trying to get them fans up. Trying to get them fans up. We also really want to hurt Teddy. So, let's do this. Let's use our cactus jacked. Let's try and remember to, when we get the trade, to see who got injured. Let's hurt him now. 2-bit arena. Can't be used before PLE. Okay, no, none of these can. Cool. Vito Random Superstar, next week's show. Let's try and hurt him. Let's try and hurt him. Contract negotiation. 3 weeks remaining, 3 weeks remaining. It was Wendy Shida was more expensive last time, but it's going to be Shida this time because she's got more popularity, way more popularity. So, yeah, we'll build that up so we don't have to worry about that as much. Anyone need a health spa? Alba Fire. It won't hurt. It won't hurt. And I'll tell you why, because she's got a tag team feud going on. I'm not using her in this show. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. You're not going to be able to search her for anyone. Cool. Increase the fans game by this week's show. We've got the tables match in there. We've got a main event in there. I don't think this should be a bad show, actually. So maybe we do. Maybe we do. What do you reckon? Yeah, sure. Let's use it. Increase by 25%. Cool. Won't hurt us. Let's see if we can catch up. Okay, I'm getting excited now. Book 15 shows at a time. Anyway. Oh, what does she want? Promise me an event for Julia's and... yeah, that's cool. 57,000. Let's go. We are building up to the pay-per-view. 1 week away right now. Still, I'm away camping at the minute. This is my last pre-filmed episode, so looking forward to that. Hikaru Shida versus Isla Dawn. A submission match. Let's see if we can build up 2 in 1. Isla Dawn gets a win. Does it build up the rivalry to... No, it goes for 3, but 3 is fine. 3 is fine. Hikaru Shida and Isla Dawn at level 3 rivalry. A level 4 rivalry right there between Indy Hartwell and Emi Sakura. Fantastic. Tamina, Billy Stark, and Mercedes Moné. Is Tamina and Billy Stark ever going to happen? Tamina gets the win, and we have a rivalry. Finally. It's a 2.5-star match, which isn't terrible. We added tables for that to give it a little bit of a boost. And Makito with an excellent promo. Fantastic. It's a fatal 4-way. It's Jade Cargill, Yuka Sakazaki, Wendy Chu, and Mercedes Martinez. Who's going to get the win here? Jade Cargill dominates. Dominates. It's a 3-star match. Sonya Deville goes out there. It's an okay promo, getting people excited about that match between her and Mercedes at the pay-per-view. And in our main event, who's going to go in as the champion? Is it going to be Julia Hart, Julia, or Bianca? Maybe we should have Mercedes Martinez and Mercedes Moné versus Julia and Julia. 4-star match. Julia keeps the title on her. Excellent stuff. Nice. Let's see what that means for the rest of the show and for the pay-per-view, indeed. Are we going to watch the tag match this week? I don't know. We haven't seen Hikaru Shida or Emi Sakura yet. I'm pretty down with that. And they had, mind you, no, we aren't going to have the tag match because we're going to have this, aren't we? Our main event and our opener was really good. Dawn and Shida was really good. The rivalry and match speciality helping us out there, as well as the match type, performance, and popularity. Nice, cool, really cool. And that was just a really good title match. Title match gives it a real good boost, like five stars bonus onto any additional things. There we go. Raw's card right there and SmackDown's card there. Let's see what happens next. NXT 2.0. We retain most of our fans. 61,000 fans. 61,000 fans. That's great. Versus 60,000. Jesus. Versus 51. I feel like Raw used another fan bonus. I feel like they did the same as us, actually. Yeah, so 21,750. And then Raw 21,500. So yeah, they basically used the same card that we did then, Raw, to build up extra boosted fans. Cool. Lots of stuff there in SmackDown, so that was good. Although they still had a decent show. So the price of power cards next week for them. Cool. Let's see what we get in our emails. I'm assuming Teddy's not going to be happy, but I'm not happy with Teddy. I mean, he's like well ahead of us. We got a lot of work to do. But we are doing that work. It's week 15. It is Fastlane time. Tiffany Stratton, what amazing growth you've seen from me in 2.0 lately. I'd like to stay humble when I can, but you have to admit, you've seen some amazing growth out of me as well, right? I want us to be on the same page about this. Do you appreciate all that we've done? She wants a 5k bonus. Sure. Whatever. Take the money and run a major increase to her morale. I just wanted to say thank you for keeping your word. It means a lot to me, and you earned my respect earlier. I have to say, you really look out for your talent at NXT 2.0. We certainly do. And what we also do is send in a Mick Foley to break people's legs. And we could have looked on the show card there about what we got, but we didn't because we forgot and we are silly. Let's have a look. Let's book the show and then see if we can afford that. Maybe we go for the pay-per-view. I don't know. Right, let's see what 4-star matches we want to have happen here. So Emi Sakura and Indy Hartwell we want to pay off. Isla Dawn and Hikaru Shida. I need to basically make sure my tag feuds are all clear now. Willow and Alba Fire. Man, Willow's popularity is so low. So low. I think Mercedes wants to be at the pay-per-view anyway. So that's all our 4-star matches. No, it's not. Wendy Chu and Mercedes as well. Wow. Contract for Wendy Chu ends at week 16. Hey, she might not be available because you know what match she's having, don't you? Yes, of course. I'm talking about her speciality, casket match. Because Mercedes' speciality is apparently a casket match. That's not true, man. That's not true. That's Wendy Chu's speciality, Mercedes. Nice try. We're having a casket match there, so yeah, we can't really afford any assets because we're going crazy because that's what we do here. Let's have a look at is there any other feuds that we really want to pay off? So let's have a look. Let's put in a Fatal 4-Way here and can't pay off this. Do we want Julia Hart and Bianca Belair to pay off? Not necessarily. We do want Paige Van Sant and Julia to be in the show for sure. Jade Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki, we can pay that off. Yeah, let's pay off Julia Hart and Yuka Sakazaki. Jade Cargill and Yuka Sakazaki. Cool. Emmy's got a load of popularity, man. She's proper popular right now. Cool. I don't necessarily think that's a main event at all. I feel like if I just put in the others as a tag team, like we just will literally watch that match, so we will not be doing that. Do we watch a casket match? We haven't seen Wendy do a casket match for a while, have we? Let's do that, man. Let's do that. She's extremely popular, but Sonya's not anymore, and that's got a lot of popularity to it with Emi Sakura, Jade Cargill. Yeah, maybe that's our opener. Maybe we just put a stipulation on it. Let's have a look what else we've got in here. Or do we want maybe we put our maybe we do this again, but we don't watch it this time. That sounds like a good idea. Julia and Paige Van Sant. It's kind of a rematch from last week, and we put the title on the line and see what happens. Yeah, I mean we're not watching it, so that's fine. And the only reason we're not watching it, you know, it's because we've just watched it. You know, don't need to see that again. Extreme Rules branded PLE bonus. Well, we're not using it on the main event, so yeah, sure. I mean, these two are our least popular superstars, probably, or one of our least popular superstars. Oh, unfortunately. Any call-outs we want to have happen? Definitely do Tiffany Stratton and Makito. That's fine. We can build that up. And Tamina and Billy Starks. Tamina with a killer promo. And let's have some sort of charity in here. Let's have... let's have Makita do it, and let's have a self-promo for Bianca Belair. She's got more stamina. Cool, let's do that. Now let's have a look at boosting these cards up. So what's our middle match? 81 and 72. They're very popular. I feel like that's our middle match, isn't it? That's our middle match. So do we give this a little bit of help? Tables, sounds good. Mixing it up. And do we make one of these a 3-way to really mix it up? We can't make that a 3-way because it's a casket match. Yes, let's make this a triple threat and add someone into it. Let's add Katana. Sure, why not? Doesn't hurt. And let's... Is Katana more... Who's more popular, Katana or Billy Starks? I bet Billy Starks, actually. Yeah, she's got way more popularity. So let's get Billy Starks in there. That doesn't hurt. Cool. And we're watching a Wendy Chu casket match, guys. It is back. Everyone's like on the edge of the seats. Yeah, let's go. Let's give it a little boost with a... What do you want? No, can't do that. Oh, Sonya Deville promised that the next fight wouldn't be Mercedes. She's going to be upset about that. Well, I'm surprised we didn't, actually. I'm surprised we didn't. Anyway. Because, like, she's not been used for a while. I'm surprised the stamina's so low, to be perfectly honest. Let's give this a little something. Backstage brawl. Do we go crazy? 10,000 fans. Pretty nice. It's, yeah, sure. Sure. Craziness. Title is on the line there. And we are... No, we don't want a backstage brawl. We've got Isla Dawn in there. That's going to kill her. Okay, cool. We're doing it. We're just doing it. House Bar. I feel like we can buy these cards now. This is the first time in the season I feel like we are starting to get to a point where we can buy cards. I'm just going to do a bit of this to try and upset their first week of booking. So, yeah. See if we can do stuff to hurt them. Julia, you see, perfect. Cool. Just use that. It'll boost her up more than it could. And do we get the fast lane bonus? Yeah, sure. It'll give us more money, and we are sitting on a lot of assets. That's a huge show, man. Look at the cost of that. There's so much going on there as well. That's really good. I feel like this has been a great week for us, by the way. Like, a really good, solid week. I'm very happy with where we are at. Cool. Let's go. Let's confirm the booking. Show cost 220,000. Wow, that's the most expensive show we've had in this season so far, right? Maybe one time when someone plays a card against us, we can try and book the most expensive show of all time. Mercedes Moné, Sonya Deville, Julia, and Paige Van Sant. Let's see who wins. Let's hope that Julia doesn't get hurt, actually. That's my main concern here. And Mercedes Moné gets the win. The rivalry is complete. Mercedes is our current champion. Wow. Ooh, what's that going to mean for the future? Let's see. She is certainly money. Tiffany Stratton has called out Maki Ito. The rivalry continues. Hikaru Shida, Isla Dawn, and Billy Starks all going at it. Let's see who wins this. It is Isla Dawn. The backstage brawl is crazy. The rivalry is complete. It's 4 stars. Nice. Maki Ito with an excellent promo. A normal match here between Willow and Alba Fire. Willow's popularity is so low. It's a good match. It's 3 stars. Perfect where it needed to be. Tamina calls out Billy Starks. That's finally moving somewhere. Emi Sakura, Indy Hartwell, Jade Cargill, Yuka Zakazaki. Let's see who gets the win here. Jade Cargill. Whoa, man. 4-star match. The rivalries are all complete. This is a big moment for Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill and Mercedes Moné both getting wins. Mercedes Moné, your new champion. Bianca Belair puts an OP promo. Wendy Chu versus Mercedes in a casket match. Let's see what happens here. I hope you're enjoying it. We haven't seen Mercedes yet, so it is seeing a new superstar, as well as the fact that we are having Wendy Chu. She's going to put Mercedes to sleep forever. One of these ladies is going to be leaving the brand this week. How does that affect us? Who knows? We've still got a lot of people. We're doing decent for money now. I feel like by season 3, things just start snapping into place. Everything just starts. The balance just feels right in terms of you're not getting loads of money. You're not getting, and then you can even do a stipulation like this, which is quite tricky. I mean, there were several matches on the card that I was looking at I was like, that's an easy match to have in a normal season, but because we're doing the extra AEW versus WWE, we can't do it. We won't let ourselves do it. Wendy Chu coming out right now. So yeah, very excited for where that goes. I want to give a huge shout out to Dre CAWS, so that's Dre, Create a Wrestler Superstar. Creator Wrestlers, maybe. Hashtag 3211A. Dre is the person that made Mercedes. Without the people that make these, the show doesn't happen. So tweet out Mercedes, let her know that she's in the main event, the casket match against Wendy Chu. There she is, and she looks awesome, man. Great job on the tattoos. Great job on everything about her. She's even got the Batman tattoo. Really nice work there. Lots of work has gone into that model, and she looks great. And this is one of the hardest things about the season in terms of going around and getting decent models. Like, these creators who have made these, I've always, when I was going through them, I was looking at who was the best. I was looking at who had a good model, who had a good PNG, who had a move set, because it really sort of gives us the opportunity to have this moment at the end of the episode where we can watch them. If we didn't have this, I wouldn't need it. I just need a face. I just need a face on the spreadsheet. But I quite enjoy watching these moments at the end of the episode. I quite enjoy having a little bit of a sit back and watching. This is great. Mercedes looks amazing. Mercedes looks amazing. Very happy. Very happy. It's Wendy Chu, and here it is. Here comes the casket. So yeah, the gimmick from the first season was Wendy Chu putting people to sleep has become our Undertaker in our lore. There was no pinfall submissions, disqualifications, or count out. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Do you want me to press something? I can press something. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. And here we go. Mercedes Martinez versus Wendy Chu at Fastlane. The crowd, they are hyped. They know. And the stipulation with the casket match, everyone, is that whoever loses leaves the brand. There is no coming back from this. Where Mercedes starting early on with a big arm rev. Wendy Chu has the experience of casket matches, but this is Mercedes' playground. She loves a casket match, is what she's gone into this match saying. So wants to put down Wendy Chu. Kind of, if I was to choose who I want to leave in this match, I kind of want Wendy Chu to go. She's currently got a contract for 2 weeks. If she was to go, we've got like a fan popularity, we've got a great main event. Mercedes with a beautiful German. She's leaning on that rope, and Mercedes is thinking of opening the coffin. If she was in the ring right now, she could have absolutely sent her out. Oh, big dive there from Wendy Chu, but Mercedes sneaking back into the ring. Now going to the top rope and looking at going high risk herself with a big diving forearm. Mercedes here is on fire. Wendy Chu has not woken up yet. Picking up Wendy Chu right now, locking up. No, she's not sending her into the ring. She's going for the suplex. Wendy Chu's got it scouted though. Goes around to the back, locking up from behind, and instead sends her head into the mat. Quickly working on Mercedes. Finally, Wendy Chu able to get back into this. But no, once again, Mercedes in control. Mercedes is really doing well here to stay in control of this match. Wrenching at the arm now of Wendy Chu, and snap! Snappity snap. Mercedes Martinez snapping back on the arm of Wendy Chu. Lifting her up now. Controlling the head of Wendy Chu and sending her into the ring. Mercedes. Do let me know if there's more match types that you want to watch and stuff like that. Just let me know in the comments below. And also, a thing I really want to know about. Whoa, she's picking her up. She's sending her to the outside. This is where she could send her into the casket, and she does with a big boot. Now all she has to do is close that casket. All she has to do is close that casket. She steps in, 1 foot in. Wendy is up like the Undertaker. Sends her off. No, she's not done enough damage just yet, but not far off. Not far off. It's very early in the match for Wendy Chu to be in the casket. Do let me know. I'm really interested to know what you're doing in your if you've got the game. Are you playing a GM mode? Are you enjoying it? I play a little bit of my faction outside of here. But generally, it's these videos that I enjoy doing for you guys. Big boot there from Wendy Chu. And I tell you now, my GM mode isn't as fun as like watching it and sort of interacting with you guys and the sort of comments when I play it like by myself. I really enjoy playing it with you guys. There we go, lock up there from Martinez, sending Wendy Chu to the outside. Under again. Wendy Chu's getting tired here. You can see the tiredness from the way she was running. And a big clothesline is what puts her down. Now wrenching on the arm again. Looking at her in that arm. Making sure that Wendy Chu cannot stop when the casket closes. Mercedes absolutely on fire here. Looking at lifting up Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu able to get out of it with a reverse neck breaker. Fall away? I don't know. Mercedes rolling out. Wendy Chu picking her up. And now, oh, suddenly, whoa, a misstep there from Mercedes, looking at bouncing back on the rope, but instead ends up in the casket, and this is where Wendy Chu could absolutely get a sneaky win. Not ready yet, though, says Mercedes. She's ready to fight more. Staying on the outside now, Mercedes not wanting to get into the ring as Wendy Chu getting the crowd behind her right now. Suddenly, the Undertaker has come to life. Mercedes picking up Wendy Chu. Just doesn't reverse this one and hanging her up on the top rope. That really hurts the chest of Wendy Chu there, taking the breath out of her. Now lifted up, dragging the leg of Wendy Chu, snapping back. Mercedes looking at celebrating to the crowd. Let's go. And here we go, sending Wendy Chu into the corner. Big spear by Mercedes, and then boots to the corner. I wonder what Mercedes' finisher is in this version of her game. Wendy Chu being picked up by Mercedes. Oh, I thought she was going to send her back into the casket. Mercedes needs to use her signature and finish her before Wendy Chu is able to do it. Looking at a comeback here, and this is a strong comeback for Wendy Chu. She gets the back flip. She's ready to go. She's rearing up. Mercedes had better be careful. Mercedes getting up now, but Wendy Chu's got her locked in, looking at sending her into the casket once again. Oh, kicks there to weaken her down. Sends her across the ropes. Under, wearing her down now, and her forearm. Suddenly, Wendy Chu's been able to get back into this match, and now going under, looking at the big suplex for Mercedes. Really hurts her there. Really hurts her. The way she locked in the back of the arms as well. That type of move is going to wrench on the back of the arms when a shock happens. Again, the arms so important in a casket match. It is the arms that stop the casket from closing, as forearms being delivered. It's from Mercedes Martinez, excuse me. Now sending Wendy Chu across the ropes. Mercedes celebrating. Wendy Chu locking up here. What is Mercedes looking at doing to her? Sending her into the ring. I'm hoping to see Mercedes one day. I'd really like to see her when she's wrestling with Pro Wrestling Eve. She's a really talented wrestler. And she's got the shovel! What is going on? She is seriously looking at burying Wendy Chu in this match. It's not a buried alive match, Mercedes. It's a casket match. Clearly, this is Mercedes' realm right here. She's looking at taking things down, looking up for the fall away, and Wendy Chu is hurt there. She is hurt. That could be it. Talking about the burial, this could be it for Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu's lifeless completely. Picking her up, working on the legs, snapping it back. Beautiful stuff there from Mercedes. Now looking at... Can Wendy Chu get out of this? Is this Wendy Chu's time? Mercedes edging her closer to the casket right now. Leaning her up against the rope. What's she looking at? She's thrown her into the casket. This could be it, Mercedes. All she has to do is close that casket right now. Stepping in. Closing. No, Wendy Chu's fighting. Has she got enough left to be able to fight? Wendy Chu able to come back into the match. Mercedes, let's go, Mercedes. I genuinely want Mercedes to win. We've got Mercedes for another 10 weeks. Wendy Chu is on the roster for another week. A kendo stick. Watch out for the kendo stick. She runs right into it. She takes a shortcut over the steps but doesn't see the kendo stick. Attacks to the knees, attacks to the head, and smashing it over the head of Mercedes Martinez. This is terrible. Big stomp. Oh, here we go. She's fighting back. She's able to get back. Reversing Wendy Chu right there. Now sending her across the out. Fighting around that coffin. Oh, it's close. Wendy Chu's arms are hurt from the way that Mercedes is constantly attacking him. This could be a very, very smart tactic for Mercedes. Oh, sending her head into the coffin, and the coffin lid closes. Now Wendy Chu looking at sending her into the coffin, but she's closed it instead, choosing to bash the head of Mercedes onto that hard wood. Mercedes just shaking it off right now, but not happy about it whatsoever. The coffin lid may be closed. Nobody is in it though, guys, as Mercedes revealing. Oh, wouldn't it have been cool if someone popped out then? That would have been so WWE. And there we go. Big forearm. And again, smashing her head into the coffin. Wendy Chu. Big German suplex right there. Big German suplex. Lifting up Mercedes. Wendy Chu, what's she looking at here? She's picking up Mercedes, looking to put her into the casket, but the casket's not close. Putting her onto the shoulder. Oh, big power bomb on the back of the casket. Wow. Really using that casket as a weapon now. How great would it be if someone's arm reached out from under the casket and just grabbed Mercedes under there? Wrestling. Well, the reason the skirt's there is so they can sneak someone in, isn't it? And have someone hiding under. We know that's why the casket skirt's there. Am I destroying kayfabe? Oh my, Wendy's on the corner. Mercedes just got to throw her in here. That's all Mercedes has to do. And she's done it. She's thrown her in. Will she get the door closed? Wendy Chu able to stop it for a second. Oh, we could do with a different angle here. We want to see if Wendy Chu is going to... No, she's able to get out. Rolls into the ring. Takes this back into the ring now. Oh, this is just too exciting. This is just too exciting. One of these ladies will be leaving the brand. Mercedes looking for another weapon. She's got the sledgehammer. Man, Mercedes is just devastating. Here she is. She first wanted to bury Wendy Chu. Now she's looking at sending her to the construction site with the sledgehammer. Really hurting. This could be it. Them extra punches that she delivered with the sledgehammer may be enough to put down Wendy Chu. She's trying it, and I don't blame her for trying it either. Trying to close that casket lid right now. Will it be enough? No, Wendy Chu is able to beat back out of it. Let's see who wins here. This is a very close one. Oh, I feel Martinez has done a lot better job. Oh, Wendy Chu going for the clothesline, but Mercedes able to get in before it. Once again with a high knee there from Mercedes. What's she looking for? She's thinking of that weapon to soften up Wendy Chu again. No, she's looking for a new weapon. Mercedes liking to keep things fresh in this match, and that's part of the reason she is doing so well in this match. Speaking of doing well, there she has her bat. She has a baseball bat. Things getting super hardcore in this casket match. You can tell that the ECW pack has been released. Wow. Devastating. Wendy Chu. Big splash onto Mercedes, and Mercedes didn't expect that whatsoever. That hurt her more than anyone was expecting. Mercedes dead on her feet right now, just falling over after being Irish whipped. Now Wendy Chu looking at bringing some darkness of her own. What she got? She's opted for the chair. Sit down, she says to Mercedes. Throw in that chair. Not letting her get close enough. Mercedes is on the back foot here. What is Wendy Chu looking at? Sending her into the casket. She falls over. Thank goodness she tripped over the chair there. But Wendy Chu saying, I'm putting you to sleep, gal. I am putting you to sleep. And here she is. She's got Mercedes. This is one of the first times we've seen her go into the casket. It could be the last time. No, Mercedes fighting out of it. Sending Wendy Chu instead onto the casket. Could she turn it out of nowhere? Could she reverse it out of nowhere here? She's closing the casket door. She's able to get her arm up. She's able to get her arm up. Is she going to be able to get out? She's able to get out. She's able to get out. Just able to get out. Back in the ring now. Mercedes picks up the chair, doesn't need a fresh weapon. Happy to use that against Wendy Chu, but Wendy Chu with the speed. Big suplex. Fisherman suplex, I think that was the release. And now standing up Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu glitching. And says, here we go. Look, I'm awake. I come out the coffin and I'm awake and ready to fight ya. Big chair shots there to Mercedes, and Mercedes has nothing left to reverse them. Oh, she attacks from the back. What can she do here? She needs to do something good. Looking up on the top. Big move from Mercedes. Mercedes needs to go for the win here. Wendy Chu is hurt. She really needs to go for the win, but instead throwing her the wrong direction. The pain that Mercedes has covered has left her disorientated. Seems like she thought the announcer table was a coffin. It's not. It's not. Attacking with the vicious feet on the floor. Once again, Mercedes, it's not over right now. But these two women putting everything on the line for our entertainment tonight. Mercedes, what is she going to get? She's got the chair. She's got the chair. She saw it work before. Wendy Chu able to get back up and delivers a clothesline. The back of Mercedes falling on the chair. Mike Roma's standing up. Is that Mike Roma? Is that his name? Oh, man. Vicious attacks with them chairs, man. Lifting up and sitting down. Mercedes. Now, this is where Wendy Choo normally pays off. Big splash there. This is Mercedes hurt. And another standing splashes in a row. All hitting Mercedes. That was multiple finishes and signatures we just saw there. And Wendy Choo sending it into the ring, thinking that's the best area to get her in. She's celebrating. She thinks she's got this. And you know what, guys? I think she's got it too, unfortunately. I think she's got it too. I was really rooting for Mercedes in this one. Look, going up to the top rope. Big elbow drop. Big elbow drop just to humiliate Mercedes at the end. And now, there we go. This is where it happens. Putting her towards the casket. She's hurt. She can do nothing. Mercedes can't fight back as Wendy Choo sends her into the coffin. This is why Wendy Choo is the Undertaker of our brand. Ready to put people to sleep. Mercedes has still got a bit of fight left in her. She's still got a little bit of fight left in her. But it's not enough. It's getting closer. It's getting closer as Wendy Choo getting closer to closing that. Multiple finishes on the outside. Mercedes is going to... She struggles out. She gets out. No way. It carries on. Mercedes getting back into the ring. Can Mercedes get back into this? Wendy Choo sending her against the ropes, falling onto the outside, thinking that's better than going near that casket again. Wendy Choo saying this is boring, saying she's got it covered, but she hasn't. She hasn't. It hasn't finished yet. The match is not over yet. Big attack on the leg there of Mercedes. Wow, big elbow drop. Seeing them, multiple of them elbow drops tonight. The legs of Mercedes are really starting to hurt. Mercedes was all over the start of this match. Absolutely dominated Wendy Choo. And now Wendy Choo is just playing with Mercedes. Mercedes just able to get out. And this is the darkness that's inside Wendy Choo. This is why she's the Undertaker of our brand. People think she's this happy, sleepy young lady. Comes out in her PJs. But no, man. She's vicious. We have seen the vicious side of Wendy Choo. And speaking of the vicious side of Wendy Choo, she's with a bloody baseball bat. Throwing the baseball bat in the face. That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be allowed. These two going back and forth. Big fist there from Wendy Choo. Being delivered by Mercedes. We don't often see this in GM mode, but absolutely deserved. Wendy Choo getting the better there. Nice reversal there from Mercedes. Back and forth from these two. Fight forever. The crowd's chanting out. There we go. Irish whip into the corner. What's she looking for here? She's lifting her up and sending her down, nearly falling into the casket there, just hitting her head on the side of the casket. That could be all it wrote for Mercedes. She has to do something big here to get back into this match. This has been all one-sided, this later part of the match. Come on, Mercedes. Let's get back into it. Wendy controlling Mercedes. Sending her into the coffin, but Mercedes able to jump back into the ring. Right, she's using the ropes to get up. She's up. She's up before Wendy can get into the ring. She goes for the baseball bat, though. Big mistake, because Wendy was there, ready to go. Cartwheel, handstand. Big forearm. And now... oh no, once again on that corner, and she's hurt. She's hurt. Mercedes can hardly stand up. Arm drag, stepping over, big double shotgun drop kick to Mercedes. This is painful to watch now, guys. This is painful to watch. Mercedes being sent into the coffin, and I'll be honest, guys, there's nothing Mercedes can do to... she's trying, but I feel she also needs to end this match. She needs to think about her career after this. She needs to think about her career. Mercedes, she's able to not back out of it. Could we have the biggest upset we've ever seen here? Could we have the biggest upset we've ever seen here? Picking up that... man, she's vicious. Just throwing that baseball bat, smashing into the face of Mercedes. Jawbreaker. Now up on the shoulders, what is she looking at? She's looking at a big move. She needs to finish this up here. Hanging her up on the top rope. I mean, don't forget, Wendy Chu was severely damaged. Mercedes going to the top. What's she thinking about here? Going with a big double elbow drop. Just an elbow drop. Now she's got the bat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And showing off what she can do with the bat. Multiple hits here to Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu is hurt. Big hit to the head. Unprotected shots to the head here. This is vicious. This is horrible. Will YouTube even allow this? My goodness. Mercedes suddenly come back into it. All with the equalizer that was that is it aluminium or wooden? It sounds wooden when it hits the floor. It sounds wooden when it's hitting the bones. Whoa, Wendy Chu able to take the battle for, and now attacking Mercedes herself. Oh no, it's back and forth here. She manages to reverse it. What is Wendy Chu going to look at here? Mercedes picking her up. Sends her across, looking at slowly getting her to the casket, I think. But there she is, doing a little standing dance. Big knee lift there to Wendy Chu. Mercedes celebrating. Oh my word. Lifting her up, air raid crash. Boom! Lands right. You are so far away from the casket, but this is your opportunity. You do not mess about here, Mercedes. You get her in that ring, and that is exactly what she is doing. Now looking at picking her up. This is the question. Is she going to send her straight into the casket? I would. She's sending her over there. This could be it for Wendy Chu. This could be it for Wendy Chu. Oh my word. The biggest upset. The biggest shock in a match. Closing the casket. Wendy gets up. And she's getting it closer to getting down. This is Mercedes Martinez realm. She has just delivered a finisher on the outside to Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu able to get back into it. Is this match ever going to end? Who knows? Who knows? But it's too exciting to watch. Big chops from Wendy Chu. Hair pull, neck slam. Wendy Chu goes to the outside. Gets a steel chair. Man. Goes into the ring. Massive throw again. That's hilarious. Wendy Chu just loves throwing weapons across the ring. It's vicious, man. Big clothesline. Wendy Chu here. What is she thinking? She's looking at going high risk. Going up to the top rope. Going up, and big Vader splash to the back of Mercedes. That could be all that's needed for Mercedes to end. Arm drag sending Mercedes down. Wendy Chu picking Mercedes up. Jawbreaker from Wendy Chu. As she rolls up to the corner. And there we go, there's a kick from Mercedes. A little bit of fight back, but is it too late? Is it too late? Sending her into the casket here. This is the type of fluke win she could get. Trying to close the casket right now. Is this going to be too much for Wendy Chu? Her arms are hurt. It's all about her arms just could give way at any point, and Mercedes could absolutely get the win at any point. And no, it's not yet. She's surviving. Wendy Chu getting out the ring. What's she thinking about here? Mercedes has the chair ready to go and able to connect. Big connection to the head with that chair. Mercedes is fired up. Multiple hits now. Once again, going to the legs. Wendy Chu able to reverse out of that one. Going up and over. Wow. Full Nelson slam right there. Once again, hurting Mercedes. Mercedes is dead on her feet. A full Nelson slam, not a fall away slam. That was what it was. And a kick. Wendy Chu shouldn't be messing around here. She didn't need to go for that kick. Although Mercedes' legs are weak, and maybe this is why Wendy Chu is our casket champion. Maybe this is why Wendy Chu is the woman that always demolishes a roster. This is the reason why Wendy Chu putting to sleep Mercedes. And for those of you that are not aware, that means Mercedes is gone from the ground, from the brand. Sad times. Great match, great fight from Mercedes. Great to see her. Incredible model. Incredible model. Mercedes is such a good wrestler in real life. Such a good wrestler. And there she is, celebrating on top of the victim. It's a 4-star match, but I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Let's go. Wendy Chu with a win. The rivalry is complete. It's a 4-star match. Let's go. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that, and I'm glad we watched it. I'm glad we mixed it up a little bit than just watching the main event title matches and putting them in a 4-way all the time. Our opener was our best match. That was the one with the title on the line. So I feel like we came out on top, really. We definitely beat SmackDown. They only had that mid-card match that was better than us, but they... what was that mid-card? Blair and Jazzy Gabba. I mean, yeah. They put their title match in the middle. How weird. So yeah, that was a great match. But I mean, Raw's 5-star main event, Trish Stratus versus Jetta in a 5-star main event. Let's go. It's a backstage brawl. Probably why. Match speciality there. I mean, look at the popularity. 90 on Jetta. Incredible. Jetta doing great work over on SmackDown. NXT 2.0. Yeah, so we got the perfect expectation balance. I feel we beat SmackDown. I feel we beat Raw, to be honest. Did we beat Raw? No, I'd say it was about equal with Raw, though. I wouldn't say it was too far off. Yes, they had a cracking main event, but our opener was slightly better. And one of our mid-card matches. Yeah, maybe they did better. Okay, cool. Let's expect Raw to win then, but let's hope we do a lot better than SmackDown. 168 there. 168 on the fan change. It's a nice number. We like that number. 168,000. Let's see what they get. 143. Nice. So we did beat Raw. Great stuff. Really great stuff. Oh, what was our arena crowd? Let's just go back. 35,000 there. Okay, cool. 32,000 there for Raw and 17,000 for SmackDown. They got 108. Okay. It's not enough. And 10 million in lifetime revenue. Let's go. Complete 5 challenges this season. Yay. There we go. Oh, loads of cards here. Contract negotiation. That's going to help us out with Wendy Chu. Who's she going to choose to put to sleep in the next episode? Let me know in the comments, because I can read these comments before the next episode goes live. And we need to make sure we check on who got hurt. So we used a card that sent him in to hurt some people. Utami was hurt. Blair Davenport was hurt. Nia Jax was hurt. Wow. Great. Cool. Yeah, I mean, not the most popular superstars to hurt, but this is certainly hurting him. I mean, like, Mitsuki and her couldn't happen. She is a current tag team champion, which is not in a feud. Okay, cool. They're not in feuds, but yeah, cool. That is who is hurt from that last show. Now let's think about what we need to do. So I kind of want Jade Cargill and Mercedes, I believe, to go ahead. Like, you know, it just writes itself, doesn't it? It just writes itself. Is there anyone I want to swap out, is the question. Do I need someone for... I mean, I could swap out Yuka Sakazaki, just based on the fact that Sonya Deville with that losing effort might end up going as well. Yuka Sakazaki is worth a lot of money. Let's see who we can trade her out for. Just because Jade Cargill's no longer with us. That sounds dark. Is there like a specialist AEW or WWE person I can steal? Yes, Blair Davenport, but she's gone. She's out of here. Let's have a look at Raw. Have you got anyone I can steal? A specialist like Natalya. Natalya's not a terrible shout. Gives me a few more options, you know. Chris Statlander. I mean, that'd be good in terms of if I could get her. Just because she's like in a feud against Rosemary, she's in a feud against Gail Kim and Jetta. Like, that could really hurt them. Not a lot of stamina, though. But it would be cool to get Chris Statlander on the team. I'm losing a AEW superstar. Should we go for Chris Statlander? Or should we go for Natalya, the champion? Where's Ivy Nile? Quite low down on popularity. Let's go for... I feel like Natalya might be more useful. You know what? No, let's get them both. Let's go crazy. Katana. Cool. We don't really need Katana. She's got a lot of trade value as well. We want Chris Statlander as well. Right, so that's 120 plus 135 equals 255. That's nowhere near enough yet. Let's add Willow to it. Yeah. That's a lot of AEW stars I'm losing. Could add Paige Van Sant. I mean, she's in a feud against Julia. Maybe we do that and we add cash. Okay. So theirs is 250,000 plus. Ours is currently looking at about 200,000. So we need about, let's say 60. Let's offer 80k. Let's overpay a little bit. Let's see if we can just make this happen right now. Right here, right now. Faces, heels, that's going to hurt. But I feel like we're going to take their title holder. As well as getting Chris Statlander. Ruining a load of feuds from. I don't even think they'll take this deal. No, they won't. No, they won't. Give me a break. No, saying manager would go for that. Okay, what about... But Ted, my friend. Everybody has a price. I mean, we are basically outright buying Natalia there and giving him 200,000 worth of trade-ins for Statlander. That should go. I'm not too worried about the money. Are you kidding? Haha, no, he says. Okay. I mean, what do you want, man? Everyone's got a price. Let's go crazy. Let's go 210. I really want this deal. I really want this to work. I pressed the wrong button! Do you want CM Punk for Wendy Chu? Absolutely not. No! I pressed the wrong button. Go away. Go away. If you're frustrated watching it, you can see my frustration, right? 12 a.m. here. We are nearing the end of the episode. Let's get the shake-up card, see what emails we've got, then let's sign it out. 4 weeks until Survivor Series. Hey, Mick, my time with NXT 2.0 comes to an end this week. I can't say I'll be loving it. I'll be prepared to stay for another 5 weeks for 89. I already have authorization. I mean, let's just get her in for another 5 weeks. Because that's kind of perfect, right? That's kind of perfect. Hey, what's that stunt you pulled? You like it? You got to get dirty to win. If you want to play that way, fine. Watch your back. Am I taking crazy pills? I thought I agreed I wouldn't fight Monet next. And guess who won this time? Yeah, not me. Man, it's been a really up and down season for me at NXT 2.0 so far. Our former GM, Sonya Deville, unhappy with what I've done. Unhappy. I had an email about an ad agency in the area. How do you feel about giving them a chance? Yeah, sure. Just get it in the books. Yeah, we get that and we just keep getting updated. We've had that before. Right, shake-up cards. Fighter Superstars triple the cost. Fighter Superstars triple the cost but double the fangirl of charity promos. Oh, okay. Cool. That's not bad. Select a superstar to gain 15k whenever they're used in a match, but they... no, we don't want an increased injury risk. All match types are free for one show. Whoa. Fighter Superstars triple the cost but double the fan game of charity promos. I'm going to go with that. It feels like it makes more sense than the others. All match types are free is fine, but it feels like a heavy card to use on like Alpha because it was a one show thing. Sorry, that was the thing that did it. It was only for one show. It wasn't just a normal card. How's Julia doing? Level 23 right now. We're getting her up there. Let's make Billy Stark a fighter, sure. Didn't feel like she's a specialist. Wendy Chu, man. Bruiser or specialist? Let's go specialist for Wendy Chu. That one we want. We wanted to get the casket card if we could. That'd be great. Cool, and we've got 420,000. We've got stuff we can do. We've got loads of assets, but all of that is going to have to wait until the next episode. But you can see our card. She's not happy. Have I got a card to? No, I don't. Oh, Sonya Deville's going to end up probably leaving, and I'm going to be all upset, and it's going to be a bit messy. Maybe we'll have a GM mode. GM. What's the word? I'm going to help her out in the matches. Maybe. Who knows? That was a long episode, but that was a fun match to watch. I've really enjoyed doing these videos. I've gone away now. This is the last video I'm filming. So do write the comments down below. I will be getting new comments in them. And it means a lot. It means a lot that you guys continue to watch it. Share this out there. Get it shared with the wrestlers. Get it shared with other people in your Facebook. We do see these numbers start to dwindle as we go later on in the series. And it will come a point where I can't continue doing it anymore. just because it doesn't make sense in terms of people watching. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the happiness going. Let's keep the likes going. That sends it to more people. You know, all stuff like that is all stuff you can help to make sure this channel, this series keeps going. And I'll do it as long as this series is still going. But it is a huge time investment, as you guys know. You know, it is a huge time investment. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone for joining, and I will see you in the next episode. Take it easy. What a cool man.
Hello, this is Shotzi Blackheart, and welcome to Gimme a Whole Yeah! I hope everyone checking this out in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day. Ow, ow, ow!